That's great stuff with Kevin Brown. I thought he was awesome. I thought he was funny, and you could see why he's so well liked on Orioles broadcasts. I thought he was great. Good stuff there. I think it would be fun to walk around Utah Street. I also think it would be a fun pregame segment. He talks about pregame segments. Go around and ask everybody the most famous contact in their phones. His impression of Bill Walton was pretty impressive. So thanks to Kevin Brown for making some time for us. I want to wrap up the podcast here with a quick segment. I think we're going to do this every time. That's the beauty of episode 1 here, is that we can kind of go and figure things out, what works as we go. But I think this is going to be a staple of the show moving forward. A quick ending to the show. Some of the best things I saw from the week prior. Some of the best things I saw in baseball here from week 1 were as follows. We talked at the open about the Mariners and how dreadful they've been here. Well, here was a nice moment for the Mariners yesterday. Ty France, his first career stolen base, as called by Aaron Goldsmith on Root Sports.
France taken off. The throw, save! We just witnessed a Ty France stolen base.
And no chance for O'Hoppe to throw him out at third.
The first of his career. He should go Ricky style and hoist that bag right now.
Think he's going to talk about it when he goes in?
Wilson, the Mariner legend, on the call with him on Root Sports on Monday night. Another Mariners loss, because that's what they've done here for the most of the entirety of the first week of the season. But it's a great moment for Ty France. The bigger bases, the disengagement rule, it's going to lead to more running. And there you go, the first steal in the career of Ty France. Ty France might win a batting title someday. He's not going to win too many foot races. He's certainly not going to win a stolen base crown, but he is on the board. He hadn't even attempted a steal since 2019, his rookie year with the Padres. So 2020, 2021, 2022, he went 3 full seasons. Well, 2 1/3 season, I guess, because of the COVID season in there. But he went 2+ seasons without attempting a stolen base, and now he is 1 for 1, and he took third nonetheless against the Angels. Mariners found a way, of course, to strand him at third, but hey, such is life here for the Mariners in the first week of the season. We talked about the Red Sox as well today. Let me go there to broadcast coverage on NESN. Shout out to Jemai Webster, who's the sideline guy for NESN. He went in the crowd and he talked with Ohio State football player, the wide receiver, Jackson Smith-Njigba, who was in the crowd. His brother Kanan plays for the Pirates, who were taking on the Red Sox. Shout out to Jemai Webster doing a little work on behalf of the Boston fans here, talking to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Yeah, just got done with pro day at Ohio State, so now I'm just taking it easy, just trying to still build day by day, getting my work in and what all I need to do. But taking some visits right now with some teams, and we'll see April 27th.
And speaking of visits, Foxborough's not too far. I think the Patriots have the 14th overall pick. Have you given New England any thought? You can be back here as much as you want.
Oh, most definitely. I've loved it here so far. Y'all treated me with just great respect and showing me a good time. So, we'll see. Maybe I'm here in a few months.
Cool job there by Jemai Webster. Good. Most Patriots fans are also Red Sox fans. Most Red Sox fans are also Patriots fans. So I think that's great stuff. I love that. The Patriots need a wide receiver, and Jemai Webster is out trying to do the work on behalf of the people. Good stuff there. Patriots need a number 1 receiver in a big way. They do have the number 14 pick in the draft. Jemai was right there. Jackson Smith-Njigba could be a potential fit for the Pats in the draft, but I enjoy that. I love when the teams support each other. I love when fans can get some insight on other teams in their area through the broadcast. Good job there by Jemai, doing the work on behalf of Red Sox and Patriots Nation. And also cool that Jackson Smith-Njigba was out there in Boston supporting his brother Kanan playing for the Pirates. Also talked to Jemai about seeing his brother be a role model, seeing his brother accomplish his dreams of getting to Major League Baseball, and the Pirates ended up winning that game. So a cool story all the way around. This one also part of the best things I saw this week. After hitting a 470-plus foot home run on opening night, Yordan Alvarez was at it again on Monday, taking Jose Cisnero of the Tigers. I almost said Pirates because I was just thinking about the Pirates. Of the Tigers deep.
Yordan! 3-run bomb! We're all tied up. The score's on his back. It's 4-4.
Alvarez tied the game there. It was 4-1 Tigers in the fifth. Alvarez hits the 3-run homer. Number one, those Orbit City uniforms are awesome. I can't stand the Astros. They're in the AL West. They beat the Mariners all the time. They knocked them out of the playoffs. I cannot stand the Astros. I love those uniforms. I think those awesomes are sick. They look like the most comfortable pair of pajamas ever. But so if the Astros are wearing those, I'm more inclined to not hate them as much. But also, Yordan Alvarez, I don't know how you get this guy out. I do not know how you get this guy out. Now, he's not just like there are guys, Adam Dunn, Dave Kingman, there are guys who can hit 40 home runs, but going to strike out every time they're not homering. That's not Yordan Alvarez. I do not know how you get this guy out because you try to go up and in, he gets to it. Try to go down and in, he golfs it. You try to go away, he serves it the other way. You don't throw it around the plate, he walks. I mean, this guy had 37 home runs last year. Single-handedly beat the Mariners in the playoffs. Had a homer in game one off Robbie Ray, walk-off to win it. Home run off Luis Castillo in game two, the other way in the Crawford boxes. Won the World Series, I think game 6 against the Phillies. He hit the massive home run there. He hits the ball 470 feet. He goes the other way. He's a complete hitter. He could beat the shift when the shift was in full existence. This guy is one of the best pure hitters in baseball. It is not just that he is a great power hitter. It is not just that he can hit the ball far. He is just one of the best hitters, period. Pure hitters in the game. I don't know that he's going to win a batting title. I don't know that he's going to hit 340 someday. But he very well is going to hit 280. And then he's going to have a 380 or 400 on base percentage. And he's going to hit 35 to 40 home runs. And he's going to knock in 95 to 110. And he's going to do that every year. And he's only 25 years old. And it's scary to think that he's going to be around for a decade plus. And he can only get better. And so if you are someone like me who was waiting for the Astros dynasty to crumble, with a guy like him in the center of that lineup, it's not likely to do that. Yordan Alvarez, a beast, wraps up the top 3 things I saw in baseball this week. Shout out to Ty France, Yordan Alvarez, Jemai Webster, talking with Jackson Smith and Jingba. That was all good stuff. That's going to do it for episode 1 of the Payoff Pitch Podcast. I remind you to subscribe, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and check out our video clips on YouTube. You can also check out Fastball on Fan Nation for all of our written coverage there. And the more you support all of our outlets, the better help it will be and the more exposure we will get and the better we will be able to do at growing our site and growing all of our ventures. This podcast is going to come out every single Wednesday. We will see you next week here on the Payoff Pitch.